cooking apa?
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Yesterday, Appa saw some people from YouTube eating this thing called 鱼香肉丝. 鱼香, if you direct translate it, it is actually called Fish-Fragrant. Basically, it is one kind of mixture of sauce lah, Sichuan style. So, 肉丝 is actually the meat slices. So today, Appa has approximately 250 grams of meat strips. Yeah, this is the loin. I'm actually using the loin from this is the pork from Berkcious. Yeah, so why Appa actually has been buying Berkshire pork for years. Why? Because I think most important thing is Appa always tell people we must always know what we are eating. Okay, so for the Berkshire pork, it is actually rare without any antibiotics and without any growth hormones. So this itself, it makes the pork, very natural, healthy lah. So this is why Appa actually use Berkshire pork. If you want, they have both black pork and also white pork, right? So if you want to know more about their products, I will give the link for you in the video caption or video description. You can look it up, okay? Appa use it for years. All right, so get the pork, cut it into thin slices first, then you can cut it into thin strips. Yeah, thin strips like this. 鱼香肉丝, 肉丝 is supposed to be strips. Okay. So and then let's look at the other ingredient. Now, Chinese cuisine, usually when you see the main ingredient is strips, then the other condiment also will be strips also, so that all the cooking time and the cookness of the different ingredient will be a lot more even. So they are all in. So this one in strips. This one is also cut into strips as well. This is the big chili, okay, non-spicy at all. And this is the spring onion, and this is the green portion, yeah. And this is some julienne carrot, right? So all cut into strips, same like the meat. And then after that, we will need this approximately this is the white portion of the spring onion or scallion, this is actually one stalk of it lah. And then we have some chopped ginger, probably about 1 tablespoon, chopped garlic 1 tablespoon. This is optional. This is actually the China's fermented chili, quite spicy and salty and sourish. If you don't have this, you can use any other chili oil, no problem, just to give the chili oil color, seriously. But of course, this comes with a little bit of sourish flavor. Optional. If you don't have it, it's not easy to find. It's called 剁椒, fermented chopped chili in China. Not easy to find. Anyway, what else? Okay, we will need a bit of this is egg white to marinate this particular meat here. Now, the key to this particular dish is smoothness. So the meat, you want it to be as smooth as possible. So how do you make it smooth? We are going to put in some cornstarch and also put in the egg white, right? So let's start with marinating this particular pork here. About 1 tablespoon of light soya sauce, some Shaoxing wine. All the ingredients or the seasoning I use, I will put inside the description box, so you can go there and find. You don't need to ask me in the comment section, all right? Few dashes of white pepper. And some oil. Why you want to put in oil? Later it will be a lot more easier for you to stir fry. Of course, we have the egg white. Mix it up first. So this is already going to be very slippery and very smooth. Give it a few mix so that the egg white and the liquid can be soaked inside the pork. This will also make, this is one of the tips that is going to make your pork very tender and not so dry. Yeah? See, you don't longer see the liquid, it's already soaked inside the meat. Next thing, put in some cornstarch. Alright. Then we can actually start cooking. Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video. Okay, maybe before we start cooking, let's prepare the sauce first. It's easier to prepare here, it's easier for you to follow. If I put it straight away into the wok, it's harder for you to follow. So I started with approximately 2 to 3 tablespoons of water here. Then about 1 tablespoon of light soya sauce. And about 1 tablespoon of black vinegar. It's very common to have light soya sauce and black vinegar together for this particular dish, right? Anything you heard about Xiang. And some Shaoxing wine. Few dashes of white pepper. You can put in some salt and also sugar here. A little bit of salt. And a little bit of sugar. Alright. So your Yu Xiang sauce is ready. Okay, let me tune down the light a little bit. Okay, let's give it a bit of oil. Now in restaurant, about 2 tablespoons. In restaurant, they will usually deep fry the meat and also deep fry the veggie first. But at home, it's actually not so common for us to do that. You can. It will make it easier, but you need to deep fry. Some people is very scared of deep frying. But I'm not going to deep fry today. So we can start putting the spring onion and also the garlic and also the fermented chili. It's already very fragrant. Immediately the aroma, everything comes out. Very, very fragrant. A bit choking because of my chili. Then I'm going to put in the marinated meat. And as you can see here, it's very easy to stir fry. Why? Because I added the oil in the marination just now. So I'm still on medium-high heat, yeah? You want to stir fry until everything turns whitish color. Beautiful. Okay, now you can see most of it has turned whitish color. This is the time where we can put in the carrot, the veggie or the mixed veggie. Many people will also put wood beer also. My family doesn't really like wood beer. Right, now we can actually put in the sauce. Just for the sake of color, I'm going to add some dark soya sauce. And a little bit more liquid. You can put more Shaoxing white as well. Here I'm going to add a little bit of dark soya sauce. Oops. And a bit more Shaoxing wine. Right, of course, if you don't take alcohol, you can just omit the Shaoxing wine, yeah? The meat, try to cut it as thin as possible. As thin strip as possible, it will look even nicer. Alright, it's basically done. I'm just going to put in a bit of starch solution. About 1 teaspoon of cornstarch with 3 teaspoons of water. Agar-agar lah. Okay, now I can off the fire. And put in the cornstarch. Give it a few stir and it is done. Oh, actually, I think I added a little bit too much water. You can reduce the water a bit. Or you can just put it on high heat, let it cook for about another 1 minute, that is done. Then you can reduce the broth, the sauce. Okay, it's basically done. Okay, so here's Appa's very simple 鱼香肉丝. Actually, if you look at it, my strips, the meat strips, is a little bit too thick. Please cut it even thinner. Okay, so I hope you like my very simple video. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page or click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.